Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Blade Runner. So in the last episode we learned that two replicants, or at least I assume they were replicants, entered this animal pet shop of some kind and then started murdering all the animals there in cold blood. I guess they're not big friends of animals, but they left the shop owner alive for some reason, and now we are obviously investigating this case and trying to track down and retire those said replicates. And right now we are at our own place here. So let's go back inside. And also, do I have anything that I can click on here? Well, apparently no. But anyway, look what we got here, folks. We got subtitles here. Fuck yes. Because apparently one of the developers of the ScumVM engine made an actual comment to the comment section of my last video, the first episode of Let's Play Blade Runner, and he mentioned that actually they do offer subtitles to the game, but you have to go and download the file from ScumVM's own site, and that's exactly what I did, as you can see. And if only I had something I could test it with. Can I like click on something? Okay, that's a toilet, bathroom even. Well, take a look at the bed.
Portrait of the sleep deprived.
There we go. So now we got subtitles, folks, and they do also... Oh. I guess we decided to take a nap. But anyway, they do also support many other languages like French, Spanish, Russian, I believe, and maybe something else as well. So yeah, that's great. And he also explained that what this designer cut here is. So basically, if we enable this, then the game will skip some of McCoy's inner monologue, and naturally he recommended not to turn this on in our first playthrough, and I agree. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, it is turned off now, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. At least the subtitles are on. So yeah. And he also told me in the comment section that they are working on restoring more content to the game, and most likely unused content that the developers at Westwood Studios decided to cut from the final game for whatever reasons, so they are trying to restore that. But they are not working with Night Dive Studios and the Enhanced Edition in any way, as far as I know. So I'm going to assume that the Enhanced Edition is not going to include the unreleased content that the ScumVM team is trying to restore at the moment, unless of course the ScumVM team is going to offer that unreleased content to the developers at Night Dive Studios. But regardless, the ScumVM team is going to add a new game mode, I believe, where you can play through the same game, but it also includes all the unreleased content as well. So that's very cool. Very cool. And actually, while I was reading that comment, I couldn't help but think that, you know, the original Blade Runner film has received 7 different cuts since its release in 1982. I don't remember when the 7th and last cut, the director's cut, came out though. Maybe like 10 years ago or something, I don't remember. And that was the cut that I, by the way, bought and watched recently, just to get myself into the mood to play this game. So anyway, so the original film has 7 cuts currently, and with the Enhanced Edition coming, the ScumVM team working on restoring the unused content for this game, and then, for example, this designer's cut here as well. Just how many different cuts is this game going to have? I count 4 on the top of my head right now, so not only the film, but also this game is going to have many cuts of its own. It's kinda cool when you think about it. But anyway, let's focus on this cut of the game here. The original cut version from 1997. So we just rested. I don't know if we just wasted our time by doing that, but we are gonna live with that. How's our doggo doing? I believe it was a she. Video call? Oh, no. I just accidentally clicked on the TV, computer. I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe both. Okay, so...
Here you go, baby. Dinner time.
Yeah, have a snack.
Maggie, come here, girl.
Maggie, that was the name. So I'm still not sure that whether this dog is an actual living dog and not a synthetic artificial robot dog? That I do not know. Okay, but there doesn't seem to be anything else for us to do here at the moment, so let's just leave and let's go to the fourth place.
Your
where we
floor
can go.
number, please.
Apartments.
McCoy, okay.
Roof.
Roof, okay.
Ground floor.
Let's go to
Roof.
roof. That's where our car is. Okay, so what was the fourth location where we can go? So we got the crime scene, our own apartment and police station. What was the fourth one? Take your time. Okay, so it was this place here, Chinatown. Okay, so did we have a lead that leads to Chinatown? I guess so.
Real sushi was a luxury reserved only for the elite, since most sea life had become radioactive after the Third Terran War. The rest of us had to eat new sushi, soya mixed with off-world lichen.
Okay, that doesn't sound very inviting. Is this the same street food stand or bar where...
McCoy, LPD. I want to ask you a couple of
God
questions.
damn it, I didn't want to click on
Sorry,
anyone.
my man. I just don't got the time.
Okay. Sorry, officer. I don't have the time to ask your to answer your questions. Not ask, answer your questions. But anyway, is this the same street food stand where Harrison Ford's character, the Deckard, yeah, Deckard was the name. So is this the same food stand where Deckard was eating at the start of the film? I wonder. It could
to
be.
mix more out back.
It could be, but I'm not sure. It would be cool if this was the same food stand though, where Harrison Ford ate. Okay, so should we talk to the chef?
Beautiful night, isn't it?
When business thriving, night always beautiful.
Okay. That's one way to look at it. Oh, did he want to... What did I just click? Okay, there we go. Where are we going? Ah, we just go to the kitchen. Okay. Don't mind me. I'm just a plate runner doing my job. Investigating. Oh yeah, I must have clicked on myself. Yeah, that must be it. Gotta watch out for that. So what are you cooking?
Howie says you're a master chef.
You not come back here. Air bad.
This'll only take a minute.
Okay, so Lucy, that's the name of the little girl who was working at the animal shop.
I'm looking for a girl, about 14 years old with pink hair. You seen her?
I don't know her.
Yeah, okay. Anything
Stick
else?
around. I might want to talk to you later.
Okay. Nothing more about that. Well, I guess there's no other reason to be there. Now where's my mouse? Now there it is. And this guy sticks out from the rest of the people because other people don't simply... Oh, you know, never mind. So they do move. I just thought that they were part of the static background where they don't move. But hey, there is an animation going on there. Okay, that's our car, I take it. Can I go anywhere else from here? Actually, let's see. clues. What do we have here? Chrome debris. Crime, animal murder, type object, okay. Crowd interview. Graceful footprints.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Okay. Limping footprints, I guess he's going to say the same thing.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men.
Yeah, you can stop that. Pain transfer. Reference letter.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Okay.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Northwest Zone. So that's Chinatown then. I mean Chinatown was in Northwest on the map. So we have to find
scratches and paint flecks.
I know.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Okay, so we have to find this Ogilvy, was it? Okay.
I need to ask you.
I guess they don't want to talk to a cop. Well, I don't really blame them.
Are you taking any drugs?
I don't. He didn't look that stoked to me or anything. Why are you asking random questions like that? Do you know where this? Let's see. Runs the clues, employee, small talk. Well, let's start with small talk here.
What's real fresh tonight? Special shipment of Toro just arrived. I fix you right up. No one else. Clean as a whistle.
Your Prince, Howie.
Okay.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new soups.
Okay. And about Ogilvy. What was the name again? Well, whatever. That guy.
This from your place, isn't it?
Could be. Chopstick come from Yoshi's restaurant supply.
Oh yeah, we asked about the chopstick.
This from your place, isn't it?
Yes, sir. You do Howie favor? Distribute all through our police station?
Well, we might do that. We just might do that. Should we actually go back to the chef now? Since we now know that he's been working here for just a month.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
I don't think there's anything that we want from this kitchen at the moment. But where is the Ogilvy guy? Where's my mouse again? Oh, I just had to wait till he walks here. Nowhere else that I can go. Apparently.
You're a pretty smart looking cat. You wanna make some money?
Pay me large, you got my rapt attention.
Depends on how much the information's worth.
Unfortunately, my man, I got a bug. Dynamite dining, old man. Catch you later.
Okay, so this fancy dude is leaving. I'm supposed to follow him. Well, I can't leave this scene, so I guess not. Or maybe the chef knows him.
See you later, Howie. See you later, Howie.
Oh, never mind. And his name is Howie. Okay.
McCoy, LPD.
And no one seems to care. No one seems to have any respect for the police here.
Excuse me.
No one wants to talk to us. Okay, fine. So, do we just leave? There was no other locations where we could go. No, so we are here at Chinatown. I don't see any reason to go back to the animal shop, our own apartment, and the police station. We were there in the last episode, but we couldn't really do anything there, I don't think. Nowhere else that we can go. And northwest. Chinatown. Can we... No, I just click there on the map, okay. So, what do I do here? I can talk to these two who look like they are so part of the background.
See you later, Howie. I need to ask you... Excuse me, pal.
Yeah,
Ray
stop.
McCoy, Rep Detect.
Hey, it's the police.
Excuse me, pal.
Show some respect. Respect our authority. Authority. Respect my authority. And no one does. Okay. I don't see any other way where we can go from here. Let's see. So, where was that? Quit game, resume, where was the... Oh, there. So, clue types, photographs, video clips, audio recordings, objects. Animal murder, Howie Lee interview. So we also got the face of the suspect. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that we were tampering with the, well, not really tampering, but we took a look at the footage from the security camera at the animal shop, and we managed to get a mugshot from one of the two replicants, but we don't know what the second one looks like. I don't think we even saw his face even in the cutscene.
This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week. This woman says she saw that kid who worked for Runciter hanging around with a big fat guy last week.
Big fat guy last week, okay, but that's nothing new. Nothing new about the girl working at the Rancers.
This guy lives across the street. Says he heard a crash late last night. Looked out his window and saw a black sedan speeding away from the scene.
Black sedan. So is that a car brand?
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big
already heard
men.
that.
One dressed
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
Okay.
scratches and paint flecks, and I knew what they meant. Unless the city had bought a jet black fire truck, somebody had a big fat traffic ticket coming.
I'm absolutely certain Lucy Devlin was involved in this heinous act. She's the young girl who works for me.
She's responsible for all this mayhem?
No, of course not. It was two men acting in concert with her, obviously.
Obviously.
There's not a lot I can tell you. She's only worked for me for a short while. She's about 14 years old with pink hair. A very attractive young thing.
You sick bastard. And here's the CD from the security of the security camera, where we got this footage. It's just two photos really, but still. But yeah, so this is the CD from the security camera. And
Howie Lee's. Bryant once got food poisoning there, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
ah, Bryant. I recognize that name from the film. Chief Bryant, or whatever his title was at the police station. He was the one who made Harrison Ford or Deckard, Blade Runner Deckard, to go after the replicants in the film. And what's this? Okay. Anything else that we should... Proof filters, whereabouts?
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking...
About 30 counts of animal murder and one...
Okay. Lucy. Zubin, that's the chef.
How long has that chef worked for you?
Zubin? Just month. Superior chef. Makes all kinds of new suits.
Limping footprints.
Judging from the distance between the prints, I was looking for two very big men. One dragged his right foot, indicating a possible injury or lameness. The other appeared a lot more controlled, graceful even. Quite a pair.
Well, we haven't seen Zubin walk or run or anything like that, so we don't know if he limps or not.
About 30 counts of animal murder and one of aggravated assault.
So, Lucy.
She came to me with a reference from Ogilvy's in the Northwest Zone, and
Ogilvy.
he's a very reputable wholesaler.
Ogilvy, okay.
Howie Lee's. Bryant once got food poisoning near, so he shut it down for a couple of months. Now it was always good for a freebie.
Okay, so we only got these three suspects. Zubin, this guy, and Lucy. Okay, so... Can we somehow take a look if the chef here is limping or something? Well, he doesn't really move that much, so it's very hard to tell.
Stick around. I might want to talk to you later.
I think that we have to find a way to get to... Again, I forgot how to pronounce his goddamn name. Ogilvy, something like that. But... how do we do that? There's no functions here to try to go to a different location or try to identify or type in a specific address or something here. And northwest. So around here, maybe. We just have to unlock the area. Well, let's go to the police station real quick. I mean, we were there in the last episode, but we didn't really, or at least I didn't really try to do that much there. I was just mostly exploring, mostly. I mean, there was a lab, and another floor as well, where I didn't go to.
Roof. Laboratory.
Yeah.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Mainframe and shooting range. I don't think that I need to go and practice shooting.
Ground floor.
Or maybe we could.
Lockup.
Can we go there? Oh, I thought we couldn't. Ah, it's a prison, okay. Who is this poor fella?
Are they letting me out?
I'm not the one who makes that decision.
I suppose it's my turn to bear the cross for the cause.
Who are you even?
Who are you, anyway?
Yeah, my thought
Please
exactly.
leave me alone. My migraine's acting up.
Well, okay, well... What would he know about our case anyway? One of the cages is open. Another fellow officer.
What do you know?
Zero that would interest you, Detective.
Okay, fine. He sounded a tad bit rude. Okay. So...
Ground floor.
Well, might as well go and see if our superiors are inside here or something. Since we took a nice nap. I don't know for how long we slept though. Oh, he's here. Was he here last time? I don't think he was. Or was he? report in. Yeah, I think he was here.
Sorry to bother you, Lieutenant. I was just checking in.
We'll get back out there. Those reps ain't retiring themselves.
Yeah, suicidal targets would make my job a lot easier.
Everybody's got a job, kid.
Yeah, okay. Done. Okay. We can't go anywhere else from here. Fine. Let's go to the lab then. Maybe to analyze the chopsticks, even though we know where they are from. Do we have anything else? Oh yeah, the piece of debris or whatever.
Mainframe and laboratory.
To laboratory we go. Okay, so I guess we talk to him.
Got anything new for me, Dino?
I was wondering when you'd show your mug around here, McCoy. We got the animal corpses from Runcitas, but there wasn't a whole lot to work with.
Bone marrow?
About 50% were real, the rest were fakes.
So, Runciter was ripping his customers off.
State-of-the-art fakes. Miles beyond the crap you see on Animoid Row.
The kind that comes from legit manufacturers?
They're the ones that usually produce the quality.
What about the wounds?
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Butcher knife?
Could be, but who cuts meat anymore?
Nice bunch of reps I'm tailing. Hope you're not pulling a meat cleaver out of my back next week.
Okay. So we learned that some animals were shot from point blank range, and others were cut with a knife, like a meat cleaver, for example. Can we... I don't believe that we can track items from our inventory and then try to give them to people and or try to use them or anything like that, because this adventure game is not it's not traditional, let's put it that way. No item tracking from inventories and try to use them on different things or give it to people and so on. That's how I understood anyway.
Most of them were shot point blank, but we're looking at some others. Sloppy cuts with a knife, like the perp was really pissed off at something.
Okay. Anything else?
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant? It's from a ground car.
You sure?
The angle of impact was almost head on. And there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street-level hydrant in VTOL mode.
I heard your wife got her license back.
You're a real funny guy, McCoy.
Why, thanks. A ground car. Okay. So a car with actual wheels. And doesn't fly.
Anything else?
That piece of chrome you found outside of Runcitas is from a 1995 Pontiac.
Nice set of wheels.
It's okay, not what I call a classic.
Okay.
Anything else?
Zip, man. Try me later.
Okay. That's all for now. That's all for now from him. But we learned a lot, so I'm glad about that.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Well, since we are here, might as well go and check out the shooting range.
The Tyrell Corporation today recalled the last 4 functioning entertainment model Nexus 5 replicants from off-world service. Dr. Eldon Tyrell, speaking at a shareholders meeting, denied allegations that the model was defective and possibly dangerous.
The simple fact is that the model wasn't performing its designated function. There was one isolated incident of violence a couple of years ago, but the individual unit in question was immediately retired from service. No, the problem is far from anything sinister. The entertainment model just isn't funny.
Okay. What's this? Best scores? Steel? Gaff? Oh, Gaff, I know that name. He's another police inspector or detective from the film. Holden, that's another Blade Runner from the first film, who got shot at by one of the replicants at the very start of the film, and got into a hospital and was never seen since the start. Poor Holden. And Bryant, that's our superior, and also the guy, like I said earlier, the one who made Deckard to hunt down the other replicants in the film. Gusa, I don't know that. And hey, there's Deckard! Good old Deckard. And he has the lowest score. I don't know what these scores mean. Maybe they mean kills. But then again, Deckard was supposed to be one of the best, so yeah, no. I don't think that these numbers mean quote-unquote kills. I mean, they don't actually kill replicants, they retire them, but anyway. And McCoy, that's us, and we are not doing so hot here, are we? No, sir. Well, that's going to change, hopefully. Last run, Brian 20. Oh, they are the scores of the shooting range, of course. Of course it is. It makes sense. I'm so dumb sometimes. But let's look around.
Old copies of case files, notices, and memos. The usual station junk.
Okay, nothing that interests us.
Lucky Strikes. Crystal's brand. I knew she was spending a lot of time in the training maze these days, even though she'd already gotten close to a perfect score.
Really? Let's look at the score again. Steel. So that's the female Blade Runner, I think, who we met in the last episode, in the cutscene. Okay. Steel. Okay, can we go and try the shooting range?
Well, if it ain't Ray McCoy! Brian finally let you play with the big boys.
My clearance come through?
You bet. You bring your piece?
Don't leave home without it.
Steele's been running the maze every other day for 2 weeks, and the targets are getting a little roughed up.
I thought Guza was going to requisition some new ones.
I ain't seen him down here in a month. Guess he's been busy.
Poor guy. I bet he gets all tuckered out from pushing those papers around.
And don't sell him short, McCoy. Guza could be one tough hombre. I remember when we worked mice together. He poured acetone on 2 pimps that gave us some lip and lit a match.
Okay.
I'll tell you, it looked like the goddamn 4th of July out there.
Oh, I bet.
Peachy.
Okay. So, anything else?
You keeping busy, pal?
Nah, the place has been pretty quiet the last couple of days.
Okay. Is this a way to the shooting range?
Hit the lock, Jack.
I guess there ain't no harm in it.
Target and shoot all threats.
Okay. Let's see how this
Do
goes.
not shoot innocents.
Of course not.
Confirm target as hostile before shooting.
Okay. I try. Okay, I assume those are hostile. Oh. Okay, this is going quite well now. So far we haven't shot any civilians, I don't think. Just all the guys or dummies with a gun. Oh, there was one up there. I can't see the. I can't see if the dummy up here has a gun or not.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
That went quite well, even if I say so myself. So that's how shooting works in the game. Neat. So we go here. Okay, the same thing here. What? Was that a civilian? I guess it was. Yes. Shit. And I thought I could get through this without shooting a single civilian. Because I can barely see the guns on them sometimes. I don't know if this one has a gun. No, it doesn't. Shit, that one also. God damn it. Don't hide your hands. I can't tell if you're armed.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Okay, this one didn't go as well as the last one, but could have gone worse, I suppose. Could have gone worse. Okay, no civilians this time. Oh, so many of them all of a sudden. Yep, that one has a gun. I saw he had a gun. The blue thing. I tried to... did I shoot the one behind the civilian over here? I guess I did.
Completed sequence. Proceed to next station.
Okay. This way or... where do we go from here? Back? I guess we go back or here. Okay, that way. Luckily I don't need to reload. I don't think Deckard reloaded his gun at any point in the film. Or K in Blade Runner 2049, which is also a very good film on its own, by the way. Really like it. It carries the same spirit as the original, but still stands on its own feet as its own film.
Completed all sequences. Proceed to exit.
Okay, that was the last one. Okay. How did we do? How did we do? I've quite high expectations. 40. Okay, so we are in third place right now. We did better than Holden, Bryant, Gassa and Deckard. Nice. Yeah, I should come back here at some point and try to beat Steele. Or at least Gaff. Nice. Okay, but... now where to go?
Roof.
So let's go back to our car. So we still haven't unlocked any new locations, but I guess we go back to Chinatown. Maybe go and talk more with the chef. Try to see if they got any meat cleavers or something there in their kitchen. I mean, you would think that they do, because it's a kitchen, but still. Let's see. I don't see any knives, let alone meat cleavers here, but yeah, let's try to talk to him. Voink comp. Oh, that's the test. That's the eye test where the Blade Runners use to try and spot replicants from the normal humans by asking different questions and looking at their reactions, and then try to make a decision that whether this person is a replicant or a normal human. Okay.
There's a test I'd like you to take.
Let's
it won't
try.
take too long.
Test? What kind of test?
Kind of a personality test. Totally routine.
Routine?
Oh, okay. Where are you? Okay, let's go. Let's go, McCoy. That son of a bitch. So he is either one of the two. One of the two replicants, or he knows them. Or there's something else about him. Where did he go? To
a
this
big
door?
guy run past here?
Hey, maybe spare some chinion?
Well, sure.
Thanks. The big man, he kinda limping.
Uh-huh.
That way.
What way? This through this door? Well, there was no other ways he could have gone through. What's this?
Totally uninteresting.
Okay, then why is the game highlighting it? I guess we can go only up here. And we just keep running.
Locked.
Of course it is. Any other way?
Locked.
Do we need a key card or an actual traditional key, or what do we need here to open it? I don't see any panels or something. Oh, you go all the way down. Okay. Any other where we can go from here? What's this? What's
Yuck.
that? Yuck? Oh, okay.
Yuck.
I wonder, did he drop anything? Throw anything? A car license plate.
Nothing even remotely interesting, but hell, if I was going to root through trash, my expectations weren't too high.
Okay. Okie dokie, so let's take a look at that. Where is it? License plate. I guess we should take this to the lab as well. Maybe. This one is glowing as well. Lab paint transfer.
That black paint you found on the fire hydrant is from a ground car. The angle of impact was almost head on, and there ain't too many spinner drivers klutzy enough to smack a street level hydrant in VTOL mode.
Okay. Well, the license plate itself doesn't seem to be too damaged here. Okay. But yeah, it looks like the guy managed to run away. I might as well end the episode here, but I'm gonna look around a little more, just one more time. Just in case if he dropped something. Another clue, maybe. And we could also go and tell Howie, the restaurant owner, that hey, you need another chef, by the way. Well, I don't see anything on the ground or on the walls or the door itself.
Locked.
Okay. Okay. So, nothing here. So we are done with this place for now. I suppose we just go back to the restaurant and tell our friend Howie, however you pronounce it, that he's out of a chef. Nothing here, is there? No. What was he cooking here anyway? I mean, look at this. It's so green. Yeah. Okay, so if you could walk faster, that would be nice. Okay. So yeah, you need a new chef.
See you later, Howie.
Never mind. We're not gonna tell him that hey, your chef ran away, and is possibly responsible for the murder of about 30 artificial animals. Okay, fine. But I'm gonna end this episode here, and in the next episode, well, I guess we need to go and take the car license plate to the lab at the police station and see what we can learn about that. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Blade Runner.